Hello and welcome to Williams TV. Robert Kubica is getting impatient because it's drizzling. It's going to upset his hairstyle. Is that the problem?
Yeah, there is a little hair here, so that's why I'm getting wet. You don't feel it because you have.
It takes a little while to get to me. How are both of you? Are you enjoying your American experience?
Yeah, very much so. It's the weather's not particularly kind for this weekend, but it's always a great city, good place. Yeah, just getting on with the job.
And you have you been around this track before?
No, first time.
It's a cool track, I think, isn't it? I mean, I just did a few laps in a road car. It's really nice. It's a bit bumpier than expected, but it's a fun track.
Yeah, it's good. I think for road car you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But have you been cycling here? Have you got your bike?
We have been lately a lot of road cars on tracks.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. But have you been?
But here the barriers are a bit more far.
Yeah, a bit further away.
Yeah.
A bit further away.
What happened the last time you were in a road car on the track? Why don't you tell us about that?
I had a little kiss
Oh,
with
did
a
you?
little bit of tire. There's a tire stack, and there's a moment of exuberance with my right foot.
Right,
We had just a little peck and carried on.
ran out of talent.
Possibly. Possibly. Have we got that out of
Did
the
you?
way now? How long have you two been planning to get
No,
this
we didn't
out?
plan it. I was just
He
piqued.
came
My
up.
interest.
It's just
was piqued.
peaked.
He I think
I
he.
got this news, important news.
Yeah.
We try to collect money for you.
Thanks.
The damages you did.
Where is it?
Empty.
Oh,
Empty
so
pocket.
you didn't do very well, did you?
Well, no.
Anyway, talk about this track. What have you seen? What have you liked? What do you not like?
I have seen very little, so
So that's
whe-
useful.
whoever I don't like a lot, and it looks like yeah, it will be like this till Sunday. Yeah, Sunday looks better. It looks better Sunday.
Yes, Sunday's going to
Sunday.
be bright sunshine.
Sunday will be top quality weather.
So what does that mean for you guys? Because it's a bit of a headache, isn't it? The first time you'll run the car and tires in dry conditions could be the race.
Yeah, but it's the same for everyone, isn't it? We just got to get on with it.
Well, I know that, but can you explain to our viewers at home, Rob? Sorry, as I pull the camera. Sorry. Explain to the viewers at home, what does that mean? How does it complicate life? How do you choose what you're going to do on Sunday? All those things, all those intelligent things that intelligent engineers are supposed to be telling us.
Perhaps talking to the wrong person. I mean, you don't. You just go with if you have gained any knowledge over the weekend, then you use that. If it's a weekend where it's fully wet and it's a dry race, then all you can do is just use your pre-event stuff. You know, we come here usually with a lot of work already being done, and then tune that as the weekend goes on. If the opportunities aren't presented to us to run on a dry track and therefore be able to tune our models, then we can't do that. So we have to go in with an ingoing plan. But I think the main thing is you got to remain a little bit more dynamic. So you know, the more experienced and good people you have on the pit wall who know how to handle situations like that, the better you are.
And we're heading into last few weekends. Are you counting down to the end of the year? Because you're driving in Abu Dhabi, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm driving in FP1 in Abu Dhabi. Actually, I discovered 3 days ago that there's not many races left.
You've been paying attention to what's been going on in this season.
Keep up.
Yeah, I know, because I'm so excited. So I'm looking forward for. I hope for more races. But actually, I realize we are getting to the end slowly, but getting there.
Like
I
us
don't know
all.
how to react to that.
There is no reaction.
There is
Tell us
no-
about your. Tell us about Portugal. What happened in Portugal?
It was lovely. Robert and I went there. We went to the beach and we had a fun time. And it rained there as well. And
Yeah.
we came back.
Is that why you
And the
crashed?
fish?
Because it was slippery.
No, I
Right.
don't have that excuse.
Okay. Well, so how much? So, tell us about your best ever experience in Portugal.
It wasn't last week. It was. Tell us about your best experience of Austin or America.
I don't have many, to be honest.
How about America?
America.
America is
Well, actually, I really like Austin. When we came back to America, however many years ago that was, I was a little bit dubious, but
2012, I think, wasn't it?
2012,
Yeah.
right? But actually, I think it's a great city. It's a really brilliant city. And you know what? There's a few Formula One fans here as well. Shock horror. because you know, in past experiences of F1 in America, there hasn't been a great deal of local interest, but definitely here, you do find around the city, people will quite often come and stop you and have a little chat.
And I mean, you went to the Indy race for those years, didn't you?
I did.
I mean, is there a difference for you, like atmosphere-wise and stuff? Do you feel a difference coming here?
100%, yeah. No. Indianapolis was much more geared towards American motorsports. You know, they were all the NASCAR fans, IndyCar fans. Whereas here, I think that they kind of it's a slightly different part of the country. They kind of get it. They're happy that Formula One's come to their town, and I think it's a great city as well. You know, it's definitely one of the best American cities.
And this morning, how was it? It's obviously tricky in these conditions to get a reading, but how do you think it went?
Thanks. Wet, quite wet. But anyway, even though it was wet, the drivers managed not to crash.
Okay.
Good news.
Good news. Good for them. I'm leaving now.
No, don't leave. Don't leave.
Don't leave.
Don't leave.
Oh. I don't know how to end this. Let's just stop now, shall we? We'll see you on Sunday.
See you on Sunday.